The Interpretation of Dreams was written by Sigmund Freud. This book is one of the most famous and influential works in psychology, marking the beginning of Freud's development of psychoanalysis. In the book, Freud presents the idea that dreams are not random, meaningless experiences, but instead are a window into our unconscious mind. He argues that by analyzing our dreams, we can gain deep insights into our hidden desires, emotions, and even unresolved conflicts from our past. At the time Freud wrote this book, many people believed that dreams were just a side effect of sleep, strange, fleeting thoughts with no real importance. But Freud challenged this idea. He proposed that dreams are meaningful and have a specific purpose. They allow our unconscious mind to express thoughts and feelings that we suppress when we are awake. According to Freud, our mind is like an iceberg with only a small part visible above the water, our conscious thoughts, while the majority of it, our unconscious thoughts, lies hidden beneath the surface. Dreams, he argued, act as a bridge between these two parts, revealing what our unconscious mind is trying to communicate. Now, what exactly does this mean? Imagine that during the day, you feel frustrated with your boss, but you don't express your feelings because you don't want to get into trouble. Instead of disappearing, these suppressed emotions stay in your unconscious mind. Then, at night, your mind finds a way to process them through a dream. You might not dream directly about your boss, but instead, you could have a dream about being trapped in a small room with no way out. Freud would suggest that this dream symbolizes your frustration at work, with the feeling of being trapped representing your real-life situation. Freud introduced the idea that dreams have two levels of meaning, the manifest content and the latent content. The manifest content is what we actually see in the dream, the storyline, characters, and events. For example, if you dream about flying above a city, that is the manifest content. However, Freud believed that this was only the surface level. The real meaning, or the latent content, is hidden underneath. Maybe flying represents a desire for freedom, a wish to escape responsibilities, or a longing to break free from restrictions in your life. According to Freud, our mind disguises the true meaning of dreams because our unconscious thoughts can sometimes be too disturbing or uncomfortable for us to handle directly. To uncover these hidden meanings, Freud developed a method called free association. He encouraged people to talk about their dreams and say whatever came to mind, without filtering their thoughts. By doing this, he believed people could connect their dreams to real-life emotions, fears, or past experiences. For example, if someone dreamed about losing their teeth, Freud might ask them to say the first words or thoughts that come to mind about teeth. The person might mention aging, appearance, or feeling powerless. Through this process, the deeper meaning of the dream, perhaps anxiety about getting older or losing control, might become clear. Freud also explored common dream symbols, arguing that certain images in dreams often represent specific ideas. For instance, he believed that houses in dreams might symbolize the self, while locked doors could represent hidden emotions or secrets. Water might be linked to emotions, while journeys or trains could symbolize personal growth or life changes. However, he also emphasized that dream interpretation is highly personal. The same symbol could mean different things to different people, depending on their experiences and feelings. A snake in a dream, for example, might represent danger to one person, but wisdom or transformation to another. A major theme in Freud's book is that many of our unconscious thoughts, including those that appear in dreams, can be traced back to childhood. He believed that our early experiences shape the way we think and feel, often in ways we don't realize. If a child grows up feeling neglected, they might develop deep fears of abandonment, which could later appear in their dreams, perhaps in the form of being lost or forgotten in a crowd. Freud also introduced the Oedipus complex, a controversial theory that suggests children might feel strong emotions, both positive and conflicting, toward their parents. While this idea has been debated, it contributed to the broader understanding that childhood relationships play a significant role in shaping our emotions and behaviors as adults. Freud also introduced the idea of dream censorship, which means that our mind alters the real message of a dream to make it less disturbing. For example, if someone has aggressive feelings toward a friend but doesn't want to admit it, their dream might transform those feelings into a situation where they are fighting a stranger. The dream allows them to express their hidden emotions in a way that feels less threatening or obvious. This process of disguising the real meaning of dreams is called dream work, and Freud identified 3 main ways it happens. 1. Condensation. This is when multiple thoughts or emotions are combined into a single image or event in a dream. For example, if you dream about a person who has the face of your best friend, but the personality of your teacher, it could mean that your mind is combining 2 different relationships or emotions into one figure. 2. Displacement. This happens when the true emotion or idea is transferred onto something else in the dream. Instead of directly dreaming about an issue that is troubling you, your mind might shift the focus to another object or situation. For instance, instead of dreaming about an argument with your partner, you might dream about a broken phone, symbolizing a lack of communication. 3. Symbolization. Many dream images represent deeper emotions or desires in a disguised way. A locked door could symbolize feeling trapped, while climbing a mountain might represent overcoming a challenge in life. Freud also suggested that not all dreams are connected to hidden fears or past experiences. Some dreams, he believed, are simply wish fulfillment. This means that dreams allow us to experience things we desire but cannot have in real life. A person who feels powerless in their daily life might dream about being a superhero, or someone who misses a loved one might dream about being reunited with them. In this way, dreams can serve as a form of emotional release, allowing people to experience things they long for, even if only in their minds. An important takeaway from Freud's work is that our unconscious mind influences our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors more than we realize. Before Freud, people generally thought that humans were guided mostly by rational thoughts and conscious decisions. Freud, however, introduced the idea that much of what we do is influenced by unconscious desires, unresolved emotions, and hidden memories. This idea changed not only psychology, but also literature, art, and even film, shaping how we think about human motivation and storytelling. So why should you care about Freud's ideas? Well, understanding the hidden messages in your dreams can help you understand yourself better. If you notice certain patterns in your dreams, they might reveal emotions or worries that you haven't fully acknowledged. For example, if you repeatedly dream about missing a flight or train, it might not just be about travel. It could represent anxiety about missing out on opportunities or not being prepared for life's challenges. By paying attention to these messages, you can gain insight into your emotions and even use that knowledge to make positive changes. Freud's theories have been debated and expanded upon over the years, and modern psychology has developed new ways of looking at dreams and the unconscious mind. Today, many scientists believe that dreams play a role in processing emotions, storing memories, and solving problems. Some research suggests that dreaming helps the brain organize thoughts and cope with stress. While Freud's exact theories may not be followed in the same way today, the basic idea that our unconscious mind affects us more than we realize remains a powerful concept. At its core, the interpretation of dreams is about self-discovery. It encourages us to look beyond the obvious and pay attention to what our minds are trying to tell us. By understanding our dreams, we can gain valuable insights into our emotions, break free from patterns that hold us back, and live with greater self-awareness.